Hello everyone. It's about to get spicy up in here. We're gonna go over some Reddit comments, and your shit has been screenshotted before you go try to delete it and try to remain anonymous. Alright, let me go to my screenshots here. Let's see. The most infuriating YouTube devolution. So apparently I'm devolving. Cinnamon Stitches. My god, this lady. Where do I start? I've been watching her for years, but lately she's been a bit unbearable. She used to be fun and informative, and now all she does is dry beg and hate her kids. Well, some of them. A dry beg. What have I ever asked for? Except for you to watch my videos. I have never asked for a like, a subscribe. I don't ask for anything. Alright? And I hate on my... Who do I hate on my kids? I love my kids endlessly, first of all. Second of all, I sacrifice everything in my life for my children. And... yeah, easy for you to judge. You probably never have parented a special needs child, right? You go ahead and sit on your high horse and keep on judging Cinnamon Stitches. I love the show she used to put on with P. Out, Tuesday Tea, etc. She used to respect her family and their wishes and not be super involved. How am I super involved with children that are currently living under my roof, other than trying to push them to be valuable adults? Whatever. In the recent video, she kind of outed someone close to her family for what she thinks is an eating disorder. She absolutely drags her niece, who she makes sleep under the stairs like Harry Potter. First of all, she doesn't sleep under the stairs. She sleeps on a bed. She stores her stuff in a very large closet that used to house a whole bunch of craft supplies that I cleared out for her. What is in the closet is her clothes and her makeup and things you generally keep in a giant closet. Okay? Who has been through trauma and has been going to school full-time and working, about wanting to rest and how she should help her move more in the home, but never asked the other two to do anything. Evil stepmommy much? That's bullshit. Everyone in this house pulls their weight. Every person in this house pulls their weight. Because I ain't Superwoman. I can't do everything. I cannot work a full-time job and clean and cook for everyone, and grown-ass adults should be picking up after themselves. Is that too much to ask? Do your dishes when you're eating off of them? Because that's really all I ask of the adult children. And even Lucas, who is 11, has chores. Alright, let's see. Where was I? I probably need my glasses on. Hey, Juju, can you bring me my glasses? They're on the couch next to your brother. And speaking of trauma, you want to talk who's the one who helped her through the trauma, who got her out of the trauma, who saved her, who has done everything in her power to rescue her from the trauma? Oh, but you're not talking about that now, are you? Equal Award 6901. Which, by the way, I know who you are. That's why you tried to get back in the Facebook group, right? Mm-hmm. Alright, let's see. Where am I at? She talked extensively about her husband, who was very private, mental health issues following a death. Oh, God forbid I said we're struggling because somebody died and we're grieving. Lord forbid. Because you know there's other people out there who are also going through stuff and are grieving. God forbid, right? Her daughter dropped out of school and works an entry-level retail job, who is golden to her. What do you know about my daughter? I have very minimally mentioned her job. By the way, she's being trained for managerial positions. They are putting all the responsibility. She's also their top seller. You want to know who she gets that from? Her mom. Because I'm also the top seller of Maxim Yarns currently. So yeah, am I proud of her? Hell yeah, I'm proud of her. I'm proud of everything she's been through, because she has opened up her house too to share it with two children that were not her birth siblings, and she helped me take care of them, and she helped me to make them have a home. She shared every toy she had because they had none. She shared clothes with them. She helped me with her brother when I had 4 kids under my roof. I went from 1 to 4 in a matter of a year. She's absolutely a golden child. All of my children are. Did she get a college degree? No. Do I have a college degree? No. I'm out here slaying. I'm selling yarn like nobody's business. I'm making pattern up out of the top of my head. Oh, but I don't have a college degree either. Do you, sweetheart? Do you have a college degree? I highly doubt it. All right, let's see. Every breath she complains about money and dry begs and borrows money from her husband to buy more yarn. First of all, I don't borrow money from my husband, and I make more than enough on my channel to support my own yarn habits. Does he buy me extra? Absolutely. You know why? Because he loves me. When I need money, I sell off yarn. That's me. I personally have saved us financially more than one time by running this channel. I'm beg and borrow? No, ma'am. First of all, my husband with his, you know, I ain't even gonna go there. I ain't even gonna go there. I ain't even gonna go there. Don't even get me started on her diagnosing everyone, even people she has never met or interacted with, minimally with neurodivergence. I have not diagnosed a single person. I have not. My niece diagnosed herself. I've always known she was different. I am actually diagnosed. My son is diagnosed. Other people I've mentioned on the channel are diagnosed. I mentioned one retail worker because he was very obvious neurodivergent. Did I go up to him and tell him he was neurodivergent? No. I made a notation in a comment because I related to the way he was acting. I feel so, oh, you feel bad for little man. He's not getting the education he deserves, and he's constantly having issues being talked about by the person who's supposed to protect him online constantly. The way she speaks to him on his video is aggressive. I barely talk to him on videos. I barely talk to him on videos. He knows when I'm recording to go in his room and be quiet. And if you're going to talk about his education level tested at a 9th grade level, and he was in the 5th grade. So my education is subpar. Yeah, you better check your facts, babe. You better check your facts. I hate to imagine what's going on behind the scenes. I don't know. Would you like me to bring him in and let him tell you? You want him to come talk about how amazing his birthday was and how he went to the arcade and he got an amazing gift for his birthday and how much his mom undyingly loves him? You want him to talk about that? Well, too damn bad, because I'm not bringing him on here so that you can go on the internet and talk more about an 11-year-old. Your health issues change every day, and you can never tell what's true and what's not. She definitely contradicts herself all the time. I'm looking at you, gluten. How do I contradict myself with the gluten allergy? How do I contradict myself? I don't understand that at all. She's so entitled in her members video, which tells me you are in fact a member. By the way, sweetheart, thank you for giving me money every month so you can talk shit on the internet. You're a freaking loser. Cramping on her audience. What does that mean, cramping on her audience? Her family and everyone in between. What does cramping on someone mean? What does that mean? Ever since COVID, she's been on a downward spiral. And her entitled attitude towards her audience has led to one of the biggest crash outs I've ever seen. That's funny because I gain about 500 subscribers a month. I make almost $50,000 a year just on YouTube. But I'm crashing out, huh? Yeah. What do you do for your job? And that's just YouTube money, sweetheart. Yeah, I need money, huh? So, that was Equal Award 6901 on Reddit. You can go check her out. Tell her what you guys think of her. All right, Crocheter GMA. Crocheter GMA is up. I have followed Cinnamon Stitches for years. At one time I was a member, but she has completely gone off the rails in my opinion. Her constant diagnosing everyone in her family except her golden girl. Oh, did I already read this one? Oh yeah, no. except her golden girl Juju. Her TMI of family members' mental health issues is disturbing. She daily talks of her urgent need to move, and with that, her need to save money, yet spends money on crap and unnecessary shit. I get you are a yarn channel and need yarn for content, but she exceeds that by far. I'm so glad that you know what my budget looks like, and I'm so glad that you have seen the inside of my bank account, because, you know, you're speaking on knowledge, huh? Yeah. Do you have a degree? Do you have a, do you understand economics? Do you understand that when I buy yarn and I show it on the channel, I triple what I paid for the yarn? Do you understand that's how YouTube works? Just the sales quotient alone, when I show yarn, I make money for the video and then I make money for the affiliates link. You didn't think about that, did you? So literally, I budget. I know what I make per video, which sometimes is $200 per video. Okay, not to brag, but just so you understand. So if I spend $50 on yarn and the video brings in $200 in ad revenue, the yarn is free and I've made money at that point, and that's not including the affiliate links. So I say that I'm saving money. I'm saving big high dollar money so that I can pay for things to get fixed in the house, and so I can put a down payment on a house. But I don't suppose you understand that. Are you a homeowner? Do you understand what that's like at all? I have never once asked for any money at all. I don't do lives because lives generally people want to donate and do all that. I don't do that. And I only charge $5 a month for members videos, in which I make $3 per person from, because YouTube keeps the other $2. But I'm begging, because I'm mentioning that this is something that I'm doing in my life. All right, you go ahead and sit back and judge. I'm sure you have tens of thousands of dollars in your bank account, huh? I bet. No, you know what the problem is? She probably can't afford yarn. That's probably, Crocheter Grandma, you can't afford yarn, huh? You're in a fixed income, so you're jealous. That's all right, you can be jealous. All right, let's see, where was I at? If you look at her old content, she was pleasant, clean, and relatable. I was clean, I'm not clean now, apparently. She records unprepared. I've always recorded unprepared. Always. Never has the yarn or hooks or whatever she needs for in the video. I look dirty and I look like I just rolled out of bed with greasy hair and cruddy teeth and all. Yeah? A lot of times I come in here with wet hair, but like whatever. And my teeth aren't white. You know why? Because I'm getting older. I wasn't taught proper hygiene when I was a little kid. Like I wasn't taught to brush my teeth growing up. I am paying the consequences of that as an adult. I brush my teeth every day. They are yellow. It is what it is. Okay? It is what it is. I'm sure your teeth are perfect, huh, Grandma? Let's see. I keep watching her, hoping she will go back to what she used to be. You're just hooked on me. You are obsessed with me. That's why you keep watching. I bet you unsubscribe today. I bet you unsubscribe today, Crocheter Grandma. All right. I keep watching her, hoping she will go back to what she used to be. I enjoyed her and actually learned something, but I seriously doubt it. The new Ami obsession, my amigurumi obsession, is just a joke. She just wants views and lazy content. Huh. Yeah. I actually enjoy making the amigurumis. I really do. I don't know how that's lazy content. One of those stuffies took me 4 days to make, but it was lazy content, huh? So all you amigurumi people out there, Crocheter Grandma thinks you're lazy. Someone like Creative Grandma is so fun to watch and an excellent teacher. Go watch Glenda. I encourage you, go watch Glenda. She is fantastic. I adore Glenda. She's a fantastic person. I don't know why you're bringing her into it, but like, go watch her. I just hope you ain't talking trash about her on the internet too, because you have no life. It's so fun to watch. An excellent teacher. Very, very positive attitude. Has giveaways and a successful soap sack drive, and is so entertaining. I wish Premier Yarns would realize what a hack Cinnamon Stitches is and cut her loose. Premier Yarns actually adores me and Creative Grandma. Like, they adore both of us because we're both doing the work for them. Very graciously too. I don't want to bring Premier Yarns into this at all because I don't know what they have to do with anything. But, I mean, you can feel free to email them, Crocheter Grandma, and voice your opinion. But you're probably going to get laughed at. Just like a lot of people in this comments are probably going to laugh at you. What's really crazy is I'm not even on Reddit. I don't go over there and waste my life so I can talk trash about people anonymously, thinking that the person can't find out who I actually am. You clearly don't know what my husband does for a living. But you go ahead and keep dragging my name through the mud. It's not going to stop me from shining. It's not going to stop me from coming out here and making content. It's not going to stop me from not giving a flying crap what you have to say. And the reason I'm making this video is because my daughter is upset by it. She's the one that found it. She's also the one that found it the last time when someone from the Facebook group was taking stuff out of the Facebook group and posted it on Reddit. And then when I called her out, she went and deleted all of her posts. You know, I can also go on Reddit and click on your name and see all the crap you're talking across the entire platform, because that's how Reddit works. So, yeah. You start posting about how you have digestive issues, and you know, maybe you're really battling with constipation. That's on Reddit. I could see it. You know, you're lonely because your husband doesn't love you no more. Yeah, that's on Reddit. I can see it. Your house is getting foreclosed on. I can see that. You go ahead and you talk trash about Cinnamon Stitches, because Cinnamon Stitches is still going to be here. I'm still going to be doing the thing that I do. But what I am going to do is I am going to make a much higher price point on my members videos. And if you want to hear personal about my kids from now on, you're going to have to pay the price. And that's not me trying to beg for money. That's not me asking for anything. That's me putting a paywall up between the people who are okay with losing $5 a month so that they can drag my kids' names through the mud on the internet. Because they have no life. They have nothing better to do with their time than go on the internet and talk trash about people. Because those people are doing better than you're doing. And that's the truth of the matter. I have never once in my entire life went on the internet to talk trash about somebody because, oh, they're on the internet. Because that person is brave enough to put themselves out there for the whole world so that there is someone out there who might be going through what you're going through and will say, oh my God, she understands me. Do you know how many special needs parents reach out to me in a week because they understand exactly what I'm going through? They understand exactly what that feels like. They understand the worry, the anxiety, the stress. Out to me because I give it a voice. Do you know how many fat girls reach out to me in a weekly period? Because someone who looks like me is on the internet and showing me that I can be beautiful in whatever I wear. I've had people reach out to me who were in my niece's position. And they always felt like maybe like they weren't loved because their birth parents weren't there. And gave me another perspective on things that actually have benefited me. That wasn't to their benefit, that was to me because they brought something to my attention that maybe I hadn't considered. I talk about my traumas. I talk about what I'm going through because I never want another person in this entire world to feel the way I have felt in my lifetime from my own past traumas. I don't want anyone to feel like they're alone in their struggles or alone in their story. And so I share mine. And if me testifying, me coming on here and giving you my story upsets you that much, I think you have your own traumas you need to heal from, and therapy would probably help you. It would help you to realize why you're hating on someone else who's struggling instead of offering them support, because that makes you a really bad person. And having zero empathy for someone who's clearly struggling, and not only lack of empathy, but judgmentalness and just the viciousness of those comments, that's a you problem, sweetheart. That's not a me problem. I know it's real easy to watch Cinnamon Stitches and you hear a little bit of my story. And I tell you the highlights and the lowlights. And I don't give you all the in-betweens. If something really good happened or something that's funny, I'm going to share it. If I'm really struggling, I'm going to share that too. Because I want those of you that are also struggling to know you are not alone and this life is hard and we got to be here for each other. I'm pissed off, quite frankly, that my child had to see that, because first of all, she can be called the golden child. That don't bother me. I don't think that bothers her. I think it's the judgment behind that. She is an exceptional human being. She has the biggest heart of anyone I have ever met. She would give you the clothes off of her back. She would give you the last dime in her wallet. Oh, she doesn't carry cash, but I digress. That girl has never once questioned if I needed her. She's my best friend. Does that mean I don't love my other children? Hell no, that don't mean I don't love them. And if you looked at all the sacrifices I have made for the other two, Juju's just the easy child. And anyone that has children and multiple children, you know there's an easy child and there's a difficult child. And usually the difficult child is the second born or the middle, which is I was. I was the difficult child. I was the angel with the crooked halo, as my mom used to say. I absolutely was. I know this about myself. Does that mean that my other sisters were the golden child? No. It means they were easier. I was not easy. I don't pretend to be easy. I'm not an easy adult. Do I know this about myself? Yes, and I admit it. Do you actually, while you're on the internet talking trash about other people, do you look in the mirror and self-evaluate? Because I really think you should. I think you should go look at yourself long and hard in the mirror and look at your own faults and flaws and say, oh my God, what if she blew me up like I blew her up? What if I went and took all the things that I know are wrong about me, or that I'm insecure about, or that somebody else could possibly judge me on? What if she did that to me? How would I feel? And I already know, because they're bitches. I wouldn't care. Yeah, you would care. You would absolutely care. And I don't care what you say about me. It is what it is. I put myself out there. I absolutely did. Did I ask for it? No. I'm just out here being myself. And if you can't handle that, if my sparkle is too bright for you, that's because maybe you're dull. Maybe you're boring. Maybe nobody likes you. And so you have to reach out for the people who are actually likable, that other people care about. And you have to try and drag them. But I ain't the one. I ain't the one. So you can take your opinion of me and you can shove it up your ass for all I care. And that is just what it is. Crocheter grandma and equal whatever your name is. You can go ahead and remove yourself as a member, because I'm going to find you and block you. And yeah, I just got to go through the list of over 200 members to find your name. Rest assured, I will find you. Have a good day, everyone. Everyone else watching this, I love y'all. I love y'all, and I know I was going to end the video. Anyone who is stuck through to the end, that is my long-term, my ride or die people, my actual members that care about me. I'm going to start changing what I put as members content. You can go ahead and unsubscribe if you want. I'm going to put a higher paywall. I'm absolutely going to put a higher paywall for personal stuff. And if you choose to participate, that's not a money grab at all. That's me trying to ensure that I can talk to my friends with a little safety bubble around me without these little twats going on there and paying their little $5 so they can gather information because they have nothing better to do with their life. And if anything I said offends you, and I'm not talking about, I don't mean anything personal against anyone who is on a fixed income. I don't mean any, I've been there. I've been broke as a joke. I'm not trying to dog on nobody who's old or who has jacked up teeth or anything that I have said today. I'm not trying to drag anybody else. I'm not trying to dog on you. Unless you are the two people or the people, well, there's actually more than that in that Reddit group. If you are unless you are one of those people in that Reddit group, I'm not talking about you, and I'm not judging you, and I love you anyway, and I don't care about all those things. Those things are not important to me. And for those of you who are good people out there, I know you're trying your best every day, and I applaud you for trying your best and showing up every day in your life. And I encourage you to continue to show positivity and spread love and kindness. And I don't even really want you to go over to the Reddit group, because that's just spread more hatred, and it's really not worth anybody's time. And I'm only addressing it because my daughter was upset. My other children don't know about it. She's been holding on to this for a couple weeks now. She just told me today, so I'm going to address it on her behalf. And with that, I will see you in the next one. I love the rest of you. Bye, guys.